Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do something nice and relaxing and just spend some time drawing with you guys. I always love making these kinds of videos because they're honestly some of my favorites to film. I didn't really go into this with a super detailed plan. I had a rough idea in my head, but honestly, I feel like that's usually how most of my drawings start. I just sit down, grab my supplies, and hope that my brain somehow knows what it's doing. And I don't know if anyone else does this, but I feel like every time I start a new drawing, there's always that moment where I look at the sketch and think, yeah, this is not going to work. And somehow, by the end, it all comes together. I think that's one of my favorite things about art. You really have to trust the process because sometimes things look weird in the beginning. And then suddenly, after adding a few more details and colors, everything starts making sense. Honestly, one of the reasons I love drawing so much is because it's just really relaxing for me. It's kind of like my little escape from everything. I can just put on some music, forget about school and everything else for a while, and focus on creating something. And I feel like art is one of those things where you never stop learning. No matter how long you've been drawing, there's always something new to try, a new technique to practice, or something you want to improve. Also, can we talk about how hard it is sometimes to choose colors? Because I swear, I spend way too much time changing my mind. I'll think I have everything figured out, and then suddenly I'll decide that I want a completely different color palette. And honestly, that's another thing I love about art. There aren't really strict rules. You can experiment, change things, make mistakes, and sometimes those unexpected changes end up becoming your favorite part of the whole piece. At this point in the drawing, I started adding more details, which is probably my favorite part. I feel like this is when everything starts coming alive. ITC always say. Satisfying to see the drawing slowly transform from a simple sketch into something much more finished. Sometimes I get really impatient and just want to skip to the final result. But I think learning to enjoy the process is just as
important as enjoying the finished piece.
I know a lot of people compare their art to other artists, and honestly, I've definitely done that too. But I've learned that everybody has their own style, and everybody improves at their own pace. You don't have to be perfect, and you definitely don't have to make amazing drawings every single time. Some drawings turn out exactly how you imagined, and others, not so much. But I think every drawing teaches you something, even if it's just what not to do next time. And honestly, that's what makes art so fun. You're always growing, always learning, and every piece is a new experience. By the way, one thing I really love about drawing is how easy it is to lose track of time. I'll tell myself that I'm only going to work on something for a few minutes, and then somehow an hour has already gone by. And honestly, I think that's what makes art so special. It's something that I genuinely enjoy, and I always feel so happy seeing everything come together at the end. Even if the final result isn't exactly what I originally imagined, I also love looking back at my older drawings because it's always a reminder that improvement takes time. Sometimes you don't even realize how much you've improved until you compare your recent work to something you made a long time ago. Another reason I enjoy making these videos is because I get to share the whole process with you guys. I think it's really fun to show not just the finished piece, but everything that happens in between. Anyway, I think we're finally getting close to the finished result, which is always my favorite moment. Seeing everything come together after spending so much time on a piece is honestly one of the most satisfying feelings ever. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and hanging out with me for a little while. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see me draw next. Also, thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me. I always appreciate it. And I hope you have an amazing day or night wherever you are. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Bye!